There we go. Our crafty friends, come on in. I'm getting just a couple things set and we will be ready to go. Okay. Good. All right. So hopefully you're getting your notifications and you're jumping in and you're ready to join me for a little crafty fun. Okay, it's been 30 seconds. I just have to give it that little moment to get everything going and started, and yes, it has. Hi, crafty friends. It's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner and Handmade Holidays Week, Day 7. That would be 7. 7 fingers. That would be Day 7, and then we're gonna have a bonus day tomorrow. I think. Fingers crossed. If not, our bonus day is gonna be on Friday. Anyway, we are going to jump right in and make a super cute, fun project. Okay, so I'm going to press the buttons and change the screen for us. Okay. Oops, I did that wrong. Hello, Pamela. Welcome. Welcome. All right, so this is what we're going to make. It is a box made for gifting cards, or I mean if you want to store your cards at home in this. So many of us are card makers, and when the holidays come up, sometimes you need to have a present, and I think that this is a great present because it's something you made what's inside it, you made the box. I did a video on this very same, I mean, we use different papers, but I did one last year, and this is just a go-to. You should do this every year, but you know, maybe if you don't use it for this holiday season coming up, you might want to use it for Easter or Mother's Day or something like that. So it's a super cute box. This one uses the texture chic paper, which is in our annual catalog, and this really cute little, I'll lift this up, this little stamp set. It has a dragon. It says, "Let your dreams be your wings." There's also a unicorn in it. I think it's called something magic. I think I put it away. Yeah, I don't know, something of magic. So, oh, hey, Charlene. I'm glad you like this project. Okay. Oh, except for, you know, I didn't think about when we open it. Okay, I may have to change that. Well, I guess if you just open it like this, maybe I'll make the bow go the other way. I don't know. I made it last year too, but I think I did it differently. Hey, Lori. So it will hold a lot of cards. I have 5 cards and 5 envelopes. So I think that's a good amount. Now, if you want to get fancy, you could make them coordinated with the paper, but you could also just take all of the cards that you've been making and you haven't sent out yet and use those. Okay, because I know if you're like me, you have a lot of cards. Finish them up, put them in the box, and gift them to your friends and your neighbors and your family members. All right, so I'm going to show you how to make this box. I'm going to leave it untied because I'm going to steal those cards out at the end. Okay, so we're going to use, and I can't show you the inside of the catalog, but we're going to use something totally new in the mini catalog. That'll be January to April 2023. And definitely let me know if you need catalogs. I will be sending them out next week and the week after Christmas, so definitely let me know and I'll send you one. But we're going to use the suite called By the Bay because I'm going to gift this box to a specific friend who lives near the beach and loves the beach. All right, I did not get a chance to put this on a Post-it note. Let's see, I'll cover the top one up. I actually got this original design from Poodles. She makes one that is the size for note cards, but I wanted it to hold our big cards. Okay, so if you want, take a screenshot and then you can like blow that up and you will have the measurements that you need. And I will post them in the description, although I am a day late. I did not post the measurements from yesterday's project either. So that might be on my list for tomorrow. So I will try to catch those up. So you can always come back and check. Okay, so I'm gonna put this off to the side so I know what measurements I need. All right, so we're gonna use the By the Bay paper. Now this project would be better with 12 by 12 paper, especially if you're making a lot of them, but I just couldn't resist. This is so pretty and I know my friend will really appreciate it. So there's 6 by 6 paper. It's really nice paper. We are definitely gonna use this ribbon because we need 27 inches. We need a nice big piece of ribbon to go around. You could also, could you do I feel like you could do, nope, I think ribbon is best on this, the way it's designed. It's gonna be better. We will have a teeny bit of stamping. I did most of the stamping already, but there are dies and a stamp set. And then we're actually gonna use a greeting, I think, out of this Easter Bunny stamp set. Enjoy all the little moments. I'm pretty sure it's probably intended for a baby card, but I feel like a little moment is like a walk on the beach, you know, or sending a card out to a friend is that kind of thing. Okay, so let me try not to make a mess. And then we got a whole bunch of paper here. Okay, so I'm going to set, I did pre-cut the DSP, so I don't have to worry about it for the video. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Pamela. Oh, good. Pamela likes it. Hi, Charlene. Oh, I'm so glad you guys like this project. Oh, this is exciting. It's such a good one to have because you can make it any color. You can make it any design. But you need a scoreboard to make it. Or your stamp, your score and trimmer. That will work too. Okay, so this paper is 8.5 by 9. 8.5 by 9. We are going to score it on the long side at 6 and 7. That's pretty easy. Okay, and then we're going to flip it to the short side. This is the 8.5 side, and we are going to score it at 1. So what we're doing is building the sides of our box. 1, 2, and then 6.5, and 7.5. Okay, so that's everything for that one. And then you're going to take your smaller piece. This makes the lid, and we are going to score the long side at 5 and 6. Okay, and that is all the scoring that we need. Oh, I was going to have an extra piece to show you, but I didn't get it done. So we're just going to cut this one. I know where to cut it. I hope. Wouldn't it be funny if I messed it up? I have definitely messed it up. I'm like, I just made one an hour ago, and then I get on the video, and I totally mess it up. Okay, so what we need is this makes the base of our box. All we need is this closest in tab. This whole little L of things we do not need, I hope. So we're going to cut those off. And today, this is so funny, did we make a box yesterday? Oh, I made that easel calendar yesterday, and I folded, and then I cut. So today, randomly, I am cutting first. Okay. All right, so it looks like you have to cut. You can't just cut that as one thing. You got to do it in 2 steps. Okay, so we're going to cut that off and cut this off. But it's really not hard. Well, this is kind of one of those things, just like yesterday. You make one, and then we're going to notch that tab, and then you could make a bunch. Oh, so I should challenge Kelly. Kelly watches me on YouTube, but she usually watches the replay in the morning with her coffee, and she really liked the little folders for the mini legal pads. And since it was a pack of 12 mini legal pads when she ordered them, she made 12 folders. It was awesome. She sent me a picture. So if you ever make any of these projects, I'm super happy if you, when I post it on Facebook, you can share there. If you use Instagram, you can tag me, and you can just send me an email. That's what she did. She sent me an email at audramonk@yahoo.com, and it was super fun to see her picture of her many, many notebooks that she covered. I think, Leah, were you covering them also? I don't know. So that video you could definitely go find. There's an older one and a newer one, and I reworked the size just a little on the new video. Okay, can I get that little nick? Okay, so there is our cutting. So if you think about it, these are tabs, and then this folds up to make the bottom of our box. Okay, let me get rid of this stuff, put that in the trash. And that's all the cutting we need. Okay, I think I can go no glasses for a second because we're gonna be down here. All right, so we're gonna fold and burnish all of our edges. And this one, I kind of build and paper it kind of at the same time. Okay, and then I'm gonna recommend you quarter round. I'm still using my ancient Creative Memories one. I think I am gonna get the one in the holiday catalog that's carrying over. I was kind of hoping Stampin' Up was just gonna make a plain quarter rounder instead of like a big 3-in-1, which I had the old one, but then I sold it in my sale because sometimes I do get rid of some retired product, not all of it, but some of it. And I was like, oh, I don't use this that much. And then now here I am quarter rounding everything. All right, so here's how it works. See how that comes up? And that makes the bottom of our box. And it's open, which is nice because we're only using 2 pieces of paper and you can see the cards. This is gonna slide in here and make the top. See, it's pretty easy. Isn't that neat? So what we're gonna do is glue this first, and then I gotta show you where I messed up on the one I made. Okay, so it is important to try to get your things flush. Let's see if that'll focus. Nope. Okay, You see how there's that little gap? When I glued this piece up, I did not get it squared off. See, this side is beautiful. And then I'm like messing with it. I'm like, why is my paper crooked? This looked crooked to me. It's because my box is a little crooked. But I still think I could give it to someone and they would be okay with that. All right, let me get my silicone mat so I don't gum up. All right. So we're going to glue this on first, and then we're going to put DSP on, and then we'll glue the whole thing up. Okay. I'm going to recommend liquid glue. You could definitely use Tear Tape, I feel. You could probably use the Stampin' Seal Plus. I wouldn't use regular Stampin' Seal, even though it's pretty strong. Those are kind of your main options. But as you know, when building boxes, many of us like that wiggle room we get with the liquid glue. And I love our Tombow mono adhesive. All right, so that I feel like gets me pretty flush on there. I'm gonna hold it. The other thing is you gotta hold it just that little bit, right? Give it time to settle in. Yay. Okay, and the reason we're gonna do this kind of together and apart, because now we want to put the designer series paper in here before we glue this, just because it will be easier to do. And I got a little fancy since this uses a lot of paper. Ooh, I wasn't thinking about putting it there. I'm going to put it on the outsides. There was enough left over from the 6x6 pieces that there was a little strip. Okay. So this, do I want that on? No, I'm going to put this on the back. I like that with the seashells on the back. I wanted to put this on the inside. And I went a little crazy. I used a whole bunch of the paper. This paper kind of has two main color stories. One is all the blues, the darker colors, and then one, I didn't get it out, but it's more of like the Sahara sand and the petal pink kind of colors. So you, ooh. And then if you want to do something, to me, I would use that on just a really fancy box or card. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to read as shells, I think, that piece on the back. So this paper definitely has some gloss and glimmer. Look at that, it's like shiny on it. Okay, I did the 1/4 inch borders. You could double layer this. You could make it a little bigger. You know, you could definitely play with the measurements. And what do we need? Each of these you need 2. This is 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. And let's go ahead and just flip it over and put the other 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. I'm going to put the seashell side out on that. So as I said, it's not the best for the 6x6 pack. It would be better with 12 by 12, but we have a lot of 6x6 paper this time. And it's so pretty that I was like, well, we just got to use it. You know, we can't just tuck our paper away and not use it because it's so pretty. And this is definitely a good project for if you have a lot of extra designer series paper sitting around, go get your old stuff. Or, you know, if there's a certain kind you have and you know that friend likes that thing, get that paper out. Okay, so now I have, I think I wanted to do these on the outside. Oh, so I do have ones for the inside. Look at that. I have the, yeah, I'm gonna put that on the inside. Okay, so let's put this here, and then we're gonna corner rounds. Ooh, look how pretty that is. That's the same, can you see it? Where is it? The same print that we just put on the inside, but with the navy color. So the cool thing is, if you do this bigger border, there is just enough left for these edge pieces. Like, you just cut a little bit off. So I thought that was pretty good. So I will use all of the paper. Okay, and then we're going to quarter round here in a second before we glue on our last piece. So this is the super fun part where you get to watch the crafter glue their paper on. I actually don't mind. Now, as always, with any video from me, feel free to fast forward, rewind, pause, do what you need. Okay, so that, oh, and the other pieces go right here. I don't even have to flip it over yet. Okay, so I'm gonna put those little pieces, and they're gonna show on the inside of our box. So let's, ooh, that has fish on the back. Oh, I remember, it's like a swirl of fish. Do you remember that paper from a couple years ago? Actually, maybe it was just last year, because we still have the whale punch. That whale paper, oh, I love it. I had a fun album class where we made a mini flip album using that paper. But that just reminded me of it. I think there was a similar thing with a bunch of little fish on it. Pretty sure I have a pack of that left. This would also be good if you got that, oh, it's on the clearance rack. The paper that coordinates with the, what's it called? Waves of Inspiration. Oh my goodness, that paper is beautiful. And I know I have it, and that's 12 by 12. So that would be really nice. Oh, got a little extra glue squirting out there. That would be very nice for this kind of project. Okay. Look how pretty that's gonna look. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. All right, let's cord around. And of course, if you don't like the beach, right, we've got all sorts of other papers, all kinds of flower papers that you could use. We haven't had a city paper in a while, a long, long time ago, and I feel like I saved one pack of it. I don't know why. There was a New York paper. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, so I'm going to quarter. I wanted to make sure I knew which part to round the corners on. Okay. And then this is going to go here. Which way do I want it? I think I want it that way. So I'll quarter around these. You see how this one, you kind of have to do it as you go. And then this is going to come up here. And I have the little piece of seashell paper. That was just perfect. I'm going to do it like that. Let's quarter around that. And then I think the other papers were extra. We'll have to see. All right, let's get to gluing. Oh, see how that swirls around? Yeah, that's very similar to the one that coordinated with the whale set last year. Yeah, I wonder if it's, you know, a lot of times it's similar yet different. I guess there's only so many different ways you can make beach paper, you know. Ooh, hold on, I gotta move that so I can see. It's good to have, oh, hey Jess, hey Beth, thank you. Yeah, this paper is so pretty, and it might just be called By the Bay. Yep, By the Bay, and it's a specialty paper. Okay, let's do this one. Don't worry, then we're putting it together, and we're gonna add a cute little decorative thing, and we're done. As I, you know, just ramble on about all the paper. So, okay, in true confessions, not a single Christmas card has left my house yet. Not a single one. But I'm getting close. I'm getting close to getting that first round out. And this one. That would be really pretty too, just blue on blue. But I'm doing that one. So I hope your cards have been getting on their way out. But mine will definitely go out. Definitely. I'll get the first batch. I think I'll be able to get both batches out this week. I have to go teach yoga class tonight, and then tomorrow I am at home all day. Good. Oh, and then you know what? I had this little piece here, and I thought, oh, that could go right on the top. So let's see, and all this took 4 pieces of 6x6 DSP. So I guess it would take 2 pieces of DSP that are big. Now, of course, if you want to use, you know, different parts, like I'm using different ones. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Look at all that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Just sent out 125 Christmas cards the weekend of Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, it's like you need an award or something. Last year, I sent one, because I just was feeling, I don't know, I sent one to like every customer that had ordered from me in like the last 2 years, or come to a, you know, gotten a class, or I went a little crazy. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so pretty. Okay, so how do we glue this on where we can get it square? Although I'm just amazed at Jess, she's like totally getting some kind of award. And that she sent them right after Thanksgiving. It's crazy town. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do them one at a time. I think I did it when I did it an hour ago. I did them together. So I'm gonna hold this one and get it nice and square. And I gotta hold it and breathe and not rush it. Nope, not rushing. Okay, and now let's get the next one. Same thing, get it nice and square. Push that little tab in. Okay, it's like doing a surgery here. Ah, okay, it's not gonna work that way. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just put it all on here. So you just want to do the edges. So maybe, I don't know, maybe tear tape would be better for this part. Let me put my glue away. And did you guys see my post about what I sent my team? Those super cute adhesive boxes. They're like 3D printed. It's pretty fun. I need to send the guy a text and let him know that some people are going to be ordering them. Yeah, I thought they were super cool. And I love just being able to put my adhesive away nice and easy, and I can take it all to the table pretty easy. All right, let me get this side. I decided to spoil my team just a little this year. I might regret it when taxes come around, but all right, let me see. Oh, so she addresses her cards on Thanksgiving morning when they watch the parade. And then she's ready. You know what? I used to send mine when I did just the picture ones when my kids were little. I did used to send them out. And I do start my cards in July. My problem is follow through. Does anybody else have that problem? Follow through. I, in fact, have a pile of 4 December birthday cards that need to go out. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. All right, you ready? So we're going to get the pile of cards. All right, so as I said, it will hold 5 cards and 5 envelopes. If you did craft fairs, I kind of could see this as a very fun, oh my gosh, look at that box. Look at it. Now I've got a little bow out. I don't know what I'm doing here because I'm talking about sending cards. Hold on. Okay. All right, well, you know what? Ribbon fixes everything, but look at that. Yeah, see, I've got a little bow out on that side. All right, well, oh, it's so pretty. I feel like I should put a little strip on the bottom. I'll do that later because it's literally the only place without, oh, and that one. Okay, so I think, you know what? Look what I've got. I've got that one little strip left. I can do that. Okay, so we need ribbon because we're gonna, oops. Oh, and I was gonna say, I use the gold with that Texture Chic. This gold ribbon is on the last chance sale. I don't know if anybody's left, but I bought an extra roll of it, and that is good ribbon to use. But we are gonna use this pretty ribbon. Oh, I can't wait to send this to my friend. I gotta find some good cards to put in it for. Oh, I should measure it. It's 27-ish inches of ribbon. Okay, so that's 16 is there. I know my paper's up on the, I don't know. We're just gonna guess. My paper is up on the centimeter side because I got ink all over the other side and I just flipped it over for today. And now I've got adhesive stuff everywhere. All right, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This paper very much reminds me of the On the Horizon paper. They should always make us paper like this. Okay, let's tie this in a bow. Oh, look at that. So you could just do that. Okay, that is gonna bug me. I may carefully peel that up and see if I can re-glue that. That's weird. So each time I make one with a different mistake. See, I'm just showing you how exciting it is. Ooh, look, I have this little piece of paper too. Okay, I'm gonna cover those last 2 pieces and I'm gonna fix that later. All right, so I did stamp and die cut out these little sandpipers. I love these little guys. And some little seashells. I was embossing. The project we're gonna make on Friday has embossing. So I've got embossing powder on everything. Okay, and then this little bit, we need to stamp some, we're gonna stamp 2 things. We're gonna stamp some sand. Hey, Tina. We're gonna stamp some sand in Sahara sand. Seemed like a good idea. So it'll be lighter than the little sandpipers. Maybe I should have stamped them in soft suede. I don't know. Okay, I just put a little sand on there. And then I kind of feel like I want to just put my words in navy blue right there in the sand. Enjoy the little moments. Which comes from the bunny set. That will be new. Yes! Oh, it's always exciting because I only have had 1 circle pre-cut. Sometimes I'll cut a second, but I could have flipped it over. And I was like, you know, I think I can do it. It's 1 stamp. Okay, now we can use some Stampin' Seal. Oh, yes. Now this paper is so pretty. It is so pretty. All right, and this is gonna go on there. I'm gonna put it right there in the center. Ooh, I like that. Okay, but let's figure out how I'm gonna put these little birds on it. Do I want a seashell? I don't even know. I kind of feel like I want a seashell. Do I want all three of the little birds? This is the problem that takes a while, right? Decisions. I feel like maybe just one little bird, just like that, just like little and small. I don't know, maybe a second bird up here. And I'm going to use wait till I show you the gems that go with this set. Nope, just one little bird. And I'm going to just put them on with a glue dot. I mean, you could definitely, pop him up if you want, because it's a 3D project anyway. You know what, maybe he goes like there in front of the shells. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. All right. And these shells are in the dies, and I die cut them out of Petal Pink. Not that you can see any Petal Pink, so it probably wouldn't have mattered. I could have done any color, but Petal Pink is the color, oops, that coordinates with this paper. Yeah, so I have on my agenda to play with new goodies all next week. So I can make things for the new year. I am going to do a Valentine card buffet, which will be super fun. Ah, that is not how I thought about it, was it? Don't you ever? All right, there we go. Do I need another shell? No, I feel like I like that. Nope, I do like it there. Okay, let's put another shell. People are like, Audra, just stick it on the thing. Just stick it on the thing. This part doesn't really matter. This part is just having fun with the sweet, which is actually, it does matter. It's kind of fun, but you could totally do this project without that. And then look at these gems that come with this. Flat adhesive backed pearls. They are lovely. And they don't just have to go with something beachy. You can use these with pretty much any set to add sparkle and glimmer. All right. It's funny, I hear like a helicopter outside or something. And it sounds like a helicopter. All right, sparkle gems. Oh, look at that. Okay, and then we need, well, hopefully whatever it is, people are okay. If it's an emergency one. All right. And then this is going to straddle my ribbon. Oh, that ribbon is so pretty. Oh, they do look like little Easter eggs, just as the little gems look like Easter eggs. Okay, and I'm going to put that right in the middle. And that makes our super cute. Look at that. I'm going to fix it. Don't you worry. I'm going to peel it up really. Oh, look at the back. All right, our super cute box for gifting cards. Okay, fits 5 cards. You probably could stick 6 in there if you really wanted. Oh, look how cute that is. Now I feel like it should have matching beachy cards, but a person, maybe they don't want all their cards to be beachy. So use the cards you have, make a cute box, use the paper you have. Oh, unless you need new paper, there's free shipping on Thursday. And definitely place your order with me if you don't already have a demonstrator that you order with. And let me tie this one up and I'll show them both to you. So I'm telling you, the paper does so much beautiful work, and you can use any kind of paper that you like. And look at that. Just have a grand old time making super cute gifts to send to your friends. So there we go, my friends. Handmade Holidays Week, day 7, check. All good. If you have questions, comments, requests, definitely let me know. I always look forward to seeing your comments. Give me the likes, loves, do all the things so that you know when I'm going live, or check out the replays. That is totally cool. If you need anything, let me know, and I will see you soon. Stay crafty.